29 minutes on to 7 o'clock. This is where I say good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Coupiti, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada for today. It is Friday. Yeah, can you imagine that? It's already Friday. Folks, time is passing us quickly. So if there's anything that you think you needed to do that you haven't done as yet, hey, start getting it done, because we don't have time. We really don't have time. Time is elapsing on us, you know. So yeah, we've got to we've got to do what we've got to do and do it fast.
Stop my praise. Nobody can stop my praise.
It's indeed a good day to have a good day in a good way. I hope you're having a good morning thus far. You know, you got up, maybe not feeling it, but you've gotten up. So that is most important. Yeah, it's Friday. 28 minutes on to 7 o'clock, as we say. Good morning to Yulan Alexander, Yulan Swan. Yulan, you're up early, girl. I know up St. John's cool. Tell Mr. Baker and, you know, all the folks on top that side their morning for me. Go down Nuke and those places. Say morning to me. Culture man, good morning. I hope the guys are treating you fair enough in the garden. Eh? Oh yes, it is indeed a good day to have a good day. Let's do this.
Nobody can stop my praise. Nobody can stop my praise. I tell you, I say from the inside. Nobody going outside. I say from the inside. I'm leaning on the Lord's side today. I'm not going to turn back again. In Christ I go stay. There's nothing for me.
Those of you on the western side of the island and you're heading into the city, into the capital, drivers, I urge you, not just those on the western side, but drivers in general, please be careful today. The road is wet, all right? You won't get the traction that you're used to, you know, in dry conditions. So, you know, your braking distance and so forth, you got to give yourself that space. You don't want any collision, you know, into other people, you know, someone in front of you, and you know the thing goes. So please be safe, be safe.
Nobody can stop my praise. People say that I
Saying thanks to Graphics for, you know, giving me that little pull-out this morning. I just was a bit, you know, behind on time. I had to have him and, you know, make that switch for me. Thank you, Graphics. And a quick apology there for that, you know, crossing with the BBC. It's a technical glitch that we're working on, so we'll have it rectified shortly. It happens ever so often. Slokey and the team is working on it. Yeah, they are working on that. Mary E. Banks, destined to win over Gracelyn Buckmeyer. Monica Meros Williams is with us. Yep, good morning to you all. Yulin, where's Mildred this morning? I said, Mildred, I hope everything is all right. Petlin is always with us. And, you know, sometimes you give up on certain things. You know, you say, okay, can't fight this battle anymore. But this morning, I'm telling you, whatever he stole from him, I'm talking about the devil. Take it back. Yeah, take it back this morning. A good day to have a good day in a good way. Yeah, it's Friday. Okay, yeah, Mildred is here. Now I'm feeling better. I like to know where my people are, you know what I'm saying? Mildred, good morning to Zamora and Judy and the entire whole family. Shem, everybody, good morning. The folks inside of River Sally and Latas, good morning. The Lessie family. My good partner Kaku and Mousy and everybody. Rebecca Jules, good morning. I'm coming closer to home. Vida and Eggies and Chief and the folks inside of Palm Rose, good morning. Sean the Barber, good morning. Mr. Whiteman, good morning. Not Rochelle Whiteman this morning, but Mr. Whiteman, good morning to you. Yeah.
I take back good health. In the name of Jesus, I take back the love. I take back the reason.
Take it back. Lauren Salim, good morning to you.
I take it back.
Reverend Samuel Caesar, good morning to you and the family. The folks on the Sister Isle of Carriacou and P.D. Martinique, let's do this. Father, this morning we come before you, thanking you for the night and carrying us into the new day. We thank you for your continued protection and guidance and your mercies and grace. Go before us in everything we do and say today and protect us. Let your warring angels come with swords of flame to guide and protect each and every one of us reading and listening to this morning. Bless us in whatever way you see that we need that blessing, and guide us through the day. Let our actions reflect you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Yep.
And shake up me obedience.
Thank you.
Take it back. My spirituality. I take it back.
Amen, amen, and amen.
I take it back. I take back my vision. I take back my peace.
Now the motivational tip of the day is up next.
In the name of
Not the motivational tip, but the word of the day rather is up next.
given from above, let me tell you. I take it back.
In this one, it's heritage. 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 Cultural traditions passed down. That's what it means. Heritage. 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 Cultural traditions passed down. And passed down here means passing down to, the younger ones from generation to generation, right? And here's how we can use that word in a sentence. Grenada's heritage is rich and diverse. Grenada's heritage is rich and diverse.
I take back faithfulness.
Yeah.
In the name of Jesus, I take back my love. I take back dominion.
There's this other one that I like.
I take it back.
My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive. Yeah.
I take it back.
Sometimes circumstances in life could make you're going through the motions, okay? Well, my mission is not just to go through the motions, it's to excel.
Take back the holiness.
But guess what? I'm doing it one day at a time, yeah?
I take back my love.
As someone would say, one day at a time with Jesus.
From above, let me tell you. I take it back.
Here's this one that I like also. You must find the place inside yourself where nothing is impossible. Yeah, find that core place where anything is possible. Nothing is impossible.
We'll take back your husband. We'll take back your wife.
Yes.
Take back your wayward children.
Again, reaching out to the Dumont family out there in Balthazar. Good morning. The Bowen family. The Wickhams.
Given from above.
Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning to each and every one of you. Verden, good morning to you, bro. Yeah, Pipe and everybody. Shorty, good morning.
We'll take it back.
Troll and Janice, good morning, good morning.
I take it back. In the name of Jesus. I take it back.
Take it right back, yeah. And after you take it back, you have to say thanks, you understand? Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Yeah. Keep your eyes on the stars. But don't look don't lose focus, okay? Keep your feet on the ground. Some people, they go through, the rough paths in life, and then Papa God bless them, and then they forget, the folks who were around them when they were in their struggles. No, that's not a good thing. When you do that, the likelihood of losing that accomplishment, those achievements, those goals that the little stars that you got, sometimes you lose them so that you can get a recognition that, hey, no, I shouldn't have done that. So he might give you the opportunity to try again, start over and get it right this time, that you don't forget where you came from. Joseph Ross, good morning. Hilarion Doodoo Gunpot, Grand Rising, my bro. How are you doing? Hope you and the family, hope everybody is fine. Yeah.
No one else can do.
Yolan Swan says to my friends Jelly and McIntyre, Veronica, Sandy, Louisa Flanders, Monica Miros Williams, a lot of them, Yulin Alexander, and to everyone in on this program, have a peaceful, blessed, and productive Friday and weekend. Thank you. Michelle Forsyth, good morning, good morning. Catherine Phillip, good morning. Davini Leo, good morning to you. Michelle Bernard is with us. Who else? Petlin, good morning. Jennifer Colamo, good morning. Joylyn Barry. Papaya, people here like crazy, boy.
When trouble comes your way and your clouds are...
What's buzzing this morning? Let's see what's buzzing. What's making the rounds this morning? A whole lot of things are happening, man. Grenada is buzzing. To all those of you coming home for diaspora homecoming, have a good day. Enjoy yourselves,
That's one.
Give us a visit. Pass and see us, Yeah, there's this lady I met yesterday. She's originally from the western side, Concord or Grand Roy, somewhere up there. And, oh my goodness, she made me feel like a celebrity, man. Can't remember the name now. I think the surname is... what's the surname again? Can't remember, but she travels around the world and she's always locked in. Yeah, she says she loved the party is mine. You got a nice one this year. Buzzing this year, this morning, Director of Public Prosecutions, that's the DPP, well, he refers Franklin and Frederick deaths to Corona, and also Grenada advocates for fairer climate financing at Global Forum. In the region, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago offers assistance to Venezuela. Internationally, Venezuela suffers effects of U.S. foreign policies after deadly quakes. And in sports, Ecuador and Ivory Coast reach World Cup knockout stage. West Indies are not doing too bad in the first test against Sri Lanka at the Sir Vivian Richards Cricket Stadium in Antigua. Yeah, the Joseph's boy, Alzari and Shamar, my cousins, you know what I'm saying? While at this, good morning to all my cousins, man. Archie, Jerry, Delia, Daisy, the children, Curti, Kali, Cassie, Party, Skeeter, Sammy, and those on that side, and good morning to Nigel and Nyon and the entire family. Yeah, tell only we had to do a little cook up, go on the beach and just have a fun day where we can reminisce we had fun times with mommy, man. Yeah, mommy was a comedian in her own rights, I don't know if you remember that, but one thing I that would always stay with me, she had deafness to an extent, hearing impaired, but she was very good at reading the lips. So if you're talking to her, she'd say, "Hold on, let me get my glasses. I can't hear you good." Auntie Elsa, you remember that, right? Yeah, hold on, let me get the glasses. I can't hear you good. May she rest in eternal peace always, yeah? Uncle Doc and Candy out there in Winterpeg. Jess and the family also. Michelle and the family. It's a good day to have a good day in a good way. All always, always remember that. Don't let anyone steal your joy today. No, don't, just tell them not today, Satan. You know what I'm saying? You know, there are some folks that deliberately just play on your. Tell them, hey, Satan, not today.
Holy Spirit, take my soul,
Yeah. I know someone is dancing with this one now.
fill my soul. Holy Spirit, take my soul.
The folks on Red Hot coming down over the hills. Good morning. Secure.
Let the ones on this them sing. Sing praise to the King of Kings. All of the heaven and earth them sing. All the angels right there.
All right, folks, the morning edition of News, Sports, and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere. Stick and stay with us.
We search for brilliance, looking far, asking wide, not realizing it's been right here all along. Makers, storytellers, dreamers shaping color, rhythm, and vision into something only Grenadians can create. But for too long, we've been working in the dark, hidden, overlooked, out of reach. Until now, Goka's Creative Directory brings everyone, creatives, businesses, and the community into one connected space. Find the artist who understands your vision, the jeweler whose craft speaks for itself, the storyteller and musician whose work reflects who we are. Visit us at creativeaffairs.gov.gd. Your next collaboration is only one search away.
For Grenada to realize its true potential, we must all be a part of nation building. From every corner of the world, our sons and daughters carry the spirit of the Spice Isle in their hearts through culture, innovation, investment, and service. Now is the time to come home to your beautiful Tri-Island state to reconnect with our roots, share our knowledge, to inspire our youth, and to help shape a stronger, more resilient economy for generations to come. We are all part of the collective journey to shape the future of our nation. Together, we are building a nation we are proud of, a nation defined by opportunity, unity, and purpose. Grenada is more than a place on the map. It is our heritage, our future, our home. We look forward to welcoming you.
GBN Massology is back. We're officially on the road to spice up the Carronades 3.0, and it all starts here. Live from GBN Studios every Friday at 1:30 p.m. Streaming across GBN platforms, bringing pure energy, culture, and spice mass vibes straight to your screen. Hosted by Charlton, powered by Graphic Sound System, featuring fresh faces and seasoned stars. Massology is what the
This is the morning edition of news for today, Friday, 26th June 2026. In the headlines, Director of Public Prosecutions Howard Pinnock refers Franklin and Frederick deaths to Corona. And also, Grenada advocates for fairer climate financing at Global Forum. In the region, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago offers assistance to Venezuela. Internationally, Venezuela suffers effects of U.S. foreign policies after deadly quakes. And in sports, Ecuador and Ivory Coast reach World Cup knockout stage. The details to these and more right after these messages.
Spend it when you have it.
She coming again.
Rosaline! Rose! You guys, let's go. We'll figure something out. Oh, you see what happened to me? Don't get caught off guard. Get your water tanks at On The Spot Hardware today.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Good morning, everyone. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph as I welcome Graphics and his team from Hot 98 FM to the segment this morning. In the local news, speaking at a special media briefing, Director of Public Prosecutions Howard Pinnock has referred the deaths of Nayland Franklin and Andrew Frederick to the coroner for the parish of St. George. We have more in this.
Under the Coroner's Act. Therefore, it means that both matters are sub judice. And this Latin expression, what it means is, in Latin is, as translated in English, the matters are under a judge. Under the Coroner's Act, the Chief Magistrate is a coroner for the parish of St. George. And the coroner will, at some point, select a jury of 5 Grenadians. All the witnesses will be called, and after legal direction from the coroner, they will be asked to deliver a verdict. The duty of the coroner under Section 9 of the Act is to, quote, inquire into the cause of death, unquote.
He urged the public to avoid speculation, emphasizing that jurors must be able to consider the evidence independently and without outside influence. He noted that investigations into Franklin's death took about 10 to 11 months, while the investigation into Frederick's death lasted approximately 6 months. Minister for Finance Dennis Cornwell is representing Grenada at the 2026 OPEC Fund Development Forum in Vienna, Austria. The forum brings together government leaders, policymakers, and development partners to discuss solutions to major development challenges with a focus on climate resilience, sustainable financing, and global partnerships. The Ministry of Finance says Grenada is using the opportunity to advocate for improved access to affordable financing and reforms that better reflect the vulnerabilities of other climate-affected nations. And finally, in the local news, farmers and agricultural extension officers are taking part in a 3rd Climate Resilient Agriculture training session this week. The program, funded by the Global Environment Facility, focuses on building resilience to climate change through improved pest management, soil health, and sustainable land management practices. The Ministry of Agriculture says the training is equipping farmers with the tools needed to build more resilient agricultural systems in the face of increasing climate-related challenges. That concludes the local segment of news. Stay with us. The regional and international developments, along with the sports and the weather, they're straight ahead. In the region, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Kamla Persad-Bissessar, offers assistance to Venezuela. We have more in this OCM report.
Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar says that country stands with the people of Venezuela during what she describes as a difficult time. She is offering her country's assistance. The Prime Minister says Trinidad and Tobago's thoughts, prayers and solidarity are with all those affected, and we stand ready to assist in whatever humanitarian way we can during this difficult time. She extended heartfelt sympathy to the Venezuelan government and people. Venezuela was rocked by two powerful earthquakes in quick succession, including tremors measuring 7.2 and 7.5 magnitude, which caused buildings to collapse, damaged infrastructure, and triggered a massive emergency response. Authorities reported that the death toll climbed as rescue teams searched through rubble, with hundreds injured, and fears that the final number could rise as assessments continue. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs also expresses Trinidad and Tobago's solidarity, saying the country remains mindful of the region's vulnerability to natural disasters and shares the concerns of its neighbors during times of crisis. The government also said its diplomatic mission in Caracas continues to monitor the situation closely and confirmed that the mission was not significantly impacted by the earthquake.
In that OCM report, there ends the regional segment. Now looking further afield, Latin America Program Director at Chatham House, Christopher Sabatini, says the United States closure of its USAID Development Agency adds hurdles to the humanitarian relief effort in quake-hit Venezuela. We have more in this France 21 report.
Well, first of all, the airport right now is the asphalt is buckled, so planes can't land there. So they have to bring the aid in other ways, either use airports outside, far outside Caracas, or helicopters. U.S. Southern Command has parked its hospital ship, or will soon be doing so, off the coast of Venezuela to help treat Venezuelans who have been injured by the earthquake. But there's another issue here too, which is the Trump administration early last year dissolved or eliminated the U.S. Agency for International Development. Those were a group of professionals who were development professionals who were stood at the ready to assist in humanitarian crises the world over. They would have been ready with food, medical supplies, potable water, and the like, and they would have known how to get that equipment and those materials into the country. They no longer are there. Right now, the Trump administration has to coordinate a multi-agency effort, when in fact an agency that already existed could have done that much more efficiently, much more quickly, and would have had the supplies on hand. So that's also another hurdle. And last is the issue of who controls the distribution of these resources on the ground. For a very long time, the opposition in Venezuela has complained with legitimacy that the Delcy Rodriguez administration, the Maduro administration, were very partisan in the distribution of aid packages and benefits from the state and other forms of state patronage as a way of building their support. This could become a very difficult issue between the opposition and the government if the opposition feels that the government is distributing its assistance in a very partisan manner. And that may put a lot more pressure on the Trump administration again to try to figure out how to address it with Delcy Rodriguez, whom it simply doesn't want to offend right now.
And that concludes the regional and international segment of news. Stay with us. The sports is right ahead. Well, good morning, sporting fans. And Ecuador and the Ivory Coast, they have booked places on the World Cup knockout stage following victories in Group E action. Ecuador upset group winners Germany 2-1 to secure a place in the last 32 as one of the tournament's best third-placed teams. Gonzalo Plata scored the winner in the 77th minute with Nilson Angulo after Nilson Angulo had cancelled out Germany's early opener. Now, Ivory Coast also advanced after defeating Curacao 2-0 with Nicolas Pepe scoring both goals to send the West African nation through as Group E runners-up. Meanwhile, co-hosts Mexico completed a perfect group stage campaign with a 3-0 victory over the Czechia and to finish the top of Group A. The win sends Mexico into the knockout rounds with maximum points, while the Czechs will exit the tournament. And just a snippet into the West Indies Sri Lanka first test. Well, West Indies, they bowled out Sri Lanka for 308. And at the end of day one yesterday, West Indies, they were no run for no wickets. One over was bowled. We'll give you a more comprehensive report on that test match in our midday and our primetime newscast. That's the sports at this time. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
For 40 years, Answer Coatings Grenada has been part of your story. More than paint, it's pride and care in every drop. As the proud manufacturers of Sissons and Berger paint, we've protected your homes and communities for generations. Answer Coatings Grenada Limited, 40 years strong, 40 years trusted. A legacy in every drop.
It's 3 minutes after 7 o'clock, and for this morning's weather forecast, I join forecaster Cassia Johnson at the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good morning, Cassia.
Good morning to you and good morning to the listeners. Here is the weather for today, Friday, 26 June 2026. Currently at the airport, conditions are partly cloudy. Winds are from the east at 10 miles per hour. Pressure 1016.6 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature 27.2 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 83%. Excuse me. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 31.1 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature last night 26.9 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was only a trace of rainfall at the airport, hence the total for the month remains at 73.5 millimeters. Looking at the public forecast valid for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be generally fair, breezy, and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times with light showers. Today's maximum temperature 31.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in easterly swells. A small craft advisory remains in effect. Tides are currently falling and will be low at 8 a.m., high at 1 p.m. Sunset today, 6:35. Sunrise tomorrow, 5:45. Again, the weather is expected to be generally fair, breezy, and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times with light showers. A small craft advisory remains in effect. From the Met Office, I am Cassia Johnson.
Thank you very much, Cassia. Have yourself a great day and a wonderful weekend. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
Got something to share?
Call us at 440-1252.
WhatsApp 405-3052 or 407-8458.
Or email gbnnews@gbn.gd.
GBN News, first, accurate, voted #1.
It's 6 minutes after 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Director of Public Prosecutions refers Franklin and Frederick deaths to corona. And Grenada advocates for fair climate financing at Global Forum. In the region, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago offers assistance to Venezuela. And internationally, Venezuela suffers the effects of U.S. foreign policies after deadly quakes. And in sports, Ecuador and Ivory Coast reach a World Cup knockout stage, and West Indies, Sri Lanka, commence the first test. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Friday, 26th June 2026. On behalf of the entire news department and everyone who made the newscast possible, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you a safe and a productive and a restful weekend, and encouraging you to stick and stay with the network because we are with you anywhere and everywhere. Graphics on the team, have a great day, and thanks for sharing your time with us. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.
This Emancipation Weekend, Freedom Takes the Sea. The Media Workers Association of Grenada invites you aboard Unscripted, the Freedom Edition, Friday, July 31st. Step into an unforgettable night of music, vibes, culture, and connection aboard the ultimate summer cruise experience. Meet your favorite media personalities, party under the stars, and celebrate freedom the unscripted way aboard the Ecstasy. Boarding is at 7 p.m., sailing at 8 p.m. Dress code Freedom Chic, bold, stylish, unapologetically you. Tickets are limited and going fast. Get your tickets online at GoToFet and at recognized ticket outlets. Unscripted, the Freedom Edition, because the best stories are the ones you never planned.
Picture this. It's Sunday, June 28th. You arrive at Rhythm and Spice at Quarantine Point Recreational Park from 3 p.m. Collect your signature stemless wine glass, settle into the vibes with graphic sounds, and begin enjoying a food-inclusive spread of Grenadian favorites. Then from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m., take in the fun with mini scenic ATV tours and tuk-tuk rides with Ride Go. Also get a chance to win special prizes from our sponsors. Then from 7 p.m., we turn up the intensity as Blackstorm takes you stage side for live entertainment from Sakina and the Alpha One Band, Tallpree, Shortpree, and Dash, and closes the night with pure party vibes. Imagine enjoying the ultimate brunch experience while also knowing that you are supporting those in need. Dress code Brunch Chic, Island Elegant, and Spice Inspired Tone. Early bird tickets are now just easy $200 at GoToFet.com, Grenadian Optical, and through Rotarians, followed by advanced tickets for EC $250. Early bird ticket holders are eligible to win a day pass for 2 at Sandals, Grenada. Rhythm and Spice, the brunch experience, Sunday, June 28th, hosted by the Rotary Club of Grenada. Buy your tickets now and brunch for a cause.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store, or call 442-8602, 459-4325, or 416-8467 for further information.
Island Queen gone.
inviting all who missed the performances of Lucy's Straw Hat, as well as all who are visiting for the Diaspora Homecoming. Come out and enjoy the final staging of this spectacular piece of Grenadian theatre on Friday, 26th June, 7 p.m. at the Gateway Conference Hall at Point Salines.
I'm tired of cuckoo and flying fish.
Well, I'm going to take the flying fish wings and stick it in the cuckoo and call it flying cuckoo and fish.
Lucy's Straw Hat, a moving drama written and directed by Christy Riggs and inspired by the mysterious disappearance of the Island Queen schooner.
She must be a doctor someday. Does she want it badly? She wants it badly.
You're developing a criminal mind. Rich man, he'll make him sign for you.
Lucy's Straw Hat. Admission $75. Tickets available at GoToFet or at the door.
The Ministry of Agriculture White Potato Production Initiative is an OECS sub-regional project aimed at reducing Grenada's reliance on imported white potatoes, which in 2025 had an imported value of over 4.5 million EC dollars. The White Potato Production Initiative is part of the Ministry of Agriculture's food security drive and is being undertaken with the simultaneous cultivation of other crops such as sweet potatoes, pineapples, coconuts, carrots, and other vegetables. Other OECS countries like Dominica and St. Vincent and the Grenadines are already at an advanced stage in white potato production, with Dominica completely cutting the import of white potatoes during the first quarter of 2026. Grenada is now preparing to advance production for better output in 2027. The Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, ensuring food and nutrition security for all.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Greetings, one and all. Welcome to GBN's Good Morning Grenada. The best way to start your day with your host, Gordon Innocent Joseph. News and information. Bring your opinion too. Civil and respectful. That's how we roll with you. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Grenada. Start your day right. Start your day right. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Grenada. Greetings, one and all. Welcome to GBN's Good Morning Grenada. The best way
On Grenada, Carriacou, PD Matnik, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, good morning, good Friday morning. It's sort of rainy outside, and it's good to have a warm friend in the studio with me who brings some warmth. Randy Isaac, good morning.
Good morning to the listeners of GBN. Good morning to Carriacou, Grenada, and Petit Martinique. Good morning to the diasporas and worldwide, all the listeners of GBN.
Okay.
Good morning.
You're not saying good morning to your home in New York?
Diaspora.
Randy, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
I know you more than most people, and I know now is the time that you have to rest your voice. Yeah? So, because you have this big event coming up, 40 years, all right, starting back from as early as this. Okay, I don't know if you remember this song. Let's take a listen to this. You remember that song, Randy?
Every word.
I mean, I could go way back with us, personally, but I could remember coming to Simon to see this little boy sing this song. Yeah?
He was a little boy too, eh?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I remember that Auntie Elsa and Trez brought me to that show to see this little boy sing. And Don Charles on his keyboard making magic, and Ricky on the drums, and Leon dancing around with the bass. And then there's this little tall boy. Randy, what has the journey been like for you?
It had its ups and downs, but it was a good one. It is a good one. It's a great journey. I understand from an early age that nothing in life comes easy. So I didn't expect anything to be given unto me like that. I put my mind, body, and soul that I'm going to work hard to make something in this art form. You know, focus, you know, work diligently to make sure when I walk away from this art form, I make a difference.
You intend to walk away?
When everybody have a lifespan.
You mean when he calls you home to sing in the choir up there?
Exactly.
Okay, I understand, because this is something, you know, the culture, and for me, calypso, there's something in it that is just sticky. You know, it's very hard to walk away from. Yeah.
And if you love it passionately, like I do, it's not easy. I mean, sometimes I remember there was times that July come and I have nothing. Yeah. And I say, okay, I will skip this year. I'm not gonna do anything. But when that zombie hit you, when that thing juke you, you know, you have to come. You have to, you know, make your contribution. Yeah. You know, this is our culture, is our tradition, is our tourism. One of our main tourism pool. This is our high time, so I have to be part of it. I have to contribute to my country and to my culture. So when that time comes around, no matter what, I just drop it and run.
How did you get into calypso?
Well, from since I could remember myself growing up as a little boy, all I wanted to do was sing. All I wanted to do was sing. And I was fortunate enough to have a stepfather who played guitar, and his name was Thomas Peters. And I used to sing in my school. I used to sing in all the like a village thing when the band come at TR7 Plus come at Carryman Junction, right in front, I dancing, I on the mic. I think Young Song and Jamo could remember that. And I remember one night there was Calypso competition in Grenville, St. Andrews Junior Calypso competition. And one night myself, my stepfather, and a guy named Teddy. Teddy was my brother-in-law at the time. Good friend, close friend. Good morning, Teddy. Hope everything is all right. And we sit down and we wrote a song. We go jam this year. And I went and I took part in the St. Andrews Junior Calypso Muna competition, and I won.
Really?
Yeah. And then the following year, we went to Teacher Eddie. The boss wrote Free South Africa.
Okay.
And the rest is history.
Teacher Eddie wrote Free South Africa?
Teacher Eddie wrote Free South Africa.
Wow.
So that's how long he's been doing his thing.
Teacher Eddie deserves more recognition than he has gotten and that he's getting, yeah?
Yeah.
Because, you know, he has done a lot. He's been in this, not just in competition and singing, but he's been an influencer in, you know, especially the juniors. But in any case, the focus is not on Teacher Eddie this morning. I wonder what, because 40 years in anything is a long time. We have marriages that end lasting 40 hours nowadays. You understand what I'm saying? So to stay in it for 40 years, besides the love for it, the love to sing, and you have your unique way. There's only one Randy Isaac. All right, you are referred to as a sweet man in voice. Okay, which I ain't so agree with that, but you know, I'll take that. You understand? But you've crafted your niche. You understand? There are people that would call you. I know you travel the world. You know, you were in Cuba not so long ago. You're a frequenter to England. You Toronto,
France.
You've been to France.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, what is it? What is it that drives you? That, you know, besides the love of it, but the call. What calls you out?
The fans, the people. The people, no matter what, they stand by me. In my lowest point, my fans stand by me. They would pick up the phone and call and see if I'm okay. How you doing? Don't worry. Whatever you need, give me a call. I'm here, letting me know that they are there. You know, so when the time comes to make them dance and have a good time, I think it's my duty, you know, to bring music for them to enjoy themselves. You know, I think I'm blessed. Everybody have their calling. I think this is my calling, you know, and I have a journey to fulfill, you know, so I think when that time comes, I have to fulfill my journey. I have to put my piece on the whole thing.
In 86 when you did Free South Africa?
1986.
1986. At the time, let's say 1990, I'll give you 4 years. Did you see yourself staying in this thing for 40 years?
I was still having fun. In 1990, I was having a ball of a time. I just know I'm doing thing and people dancing and and I love that. You know, it was, I didn't understand the business aspect of the thing. I just having fun, you know.
You pop your land. At 90, in the 90s, you were still a little, you can't say you were a girl in yet.
No, but a lot of girls who like me. Yeah, in 1990, that's when I really started understanding the thing. So I was just having fun, and you know, I'm in New York, and in Grenada, I'm in Canada, I'm in England, and I'm just having a wonderful, joyful time. And I remember 1990 was we did over Grenada. And I find there was something different about that album. He had salsa, more steel band and stuff on that album. And it was just, it felt different. It felt like, okay, this is real. This is really happening.
Yeah, this is big thing.
Yeah, you know, everybody wants to interview me. Everybody wants to talk to me. I'm meeting important people. Everybody have words of encouragement, and from then I start to understand. Well, okay, you're an artist.
I'm actually on the plane, man.
Yeah,
I'm flying.
I'm flying.
Randy, there's one of your songs, right? That really stays with me through the years. Listen to this one.
In the heart of the Caribbean, where the sun shines bright and you see stars in the night, the horizon always in sight. Beautiful beaches, white sand, where the waters run deep and blue. I sure would like to take you there. Are you coming with me, will you? Oh gosh, it's a paradise.
Can you, in your personal opinion, right, in your catalog of songs, which is your favorite?
That's a very hard question.
Well, that's what I do.
That's a very, this is the most difficult question people ask me. And I must let you know, this song was the tourism theme song for a number of years.
Randy, we come out from the same era. I know that.
Okay, so you know how to give it flowers.
Yeah, you've been,
so to speak.
I mean, you've been bringing big songs continuously.
They have a lot of great songs. The song that put the most change in my pocket is what you give me to rub, I eat. So if I have to be biased and looking at it from a business point of view, is what you give me to rub. But I could sit here and name 10, 20 songs that I loved, because when you see I come out with a song, I present a song to the audience, to the people, it's a song that is taken out from a whole book of songs, and we think this is a song and this is the one I love, this is the one I'm ready to sing. So there's a lot of songs. Oh Grenada, Paradise, Girl So Nice. Well, that's one of my things, because I love to sing for ladies. You know, when you're an artist and you could please ladies, you're in business. Because trust me, when ladies say I'm going to and there's a concert, the man have to come. You don't have a choice. You don't know that.
And one of the things that I really admire about your catalog of songs is that, okay, you have some artists that do predominantly the serious calypsos, die-hard, deep, authentic, lyrical calypsos, nation-building songs, social commentaries, but you were able to craft yourself in such a way that you have the serious songs. You also have songs like this.
Steel drum that gives us a lot. Baila, baila, muchacha.
Let's take a listen, a little peek into this one.
In the middle of the night, man, you should have been there just to see Randy fight. Boy, it was a bacchanal woman. She come over by me. She want me to sing for she. From the time she enters, she start to shout.
Yeah.
Well, I passionately love this art form. So that is why I choose to do all genres of the art form. And with experience and practice, I think I'm pretty good in all genres. The one I think I love the most is calypso. Unfortunately, I've never get to the pinnacle, but the groove is my thing. Soca is my thing, and every time I enter the Soca Monarch competition, I always make it to the finals. Right? So some people say, "Oh, Randy Isaac is a calypsonian." No, I'm an entertainer.
Okay.
Yes, I'm an entertainer.
So you wouldn't like to be branded as a calypsonian?
No, I prefer to be called an entertainer. Okay. Yeah, because I do all things. Or you could call me a calypsonian when I won groovy on 2 occasions, second how many times, third, fourth, and I won Soca Monarch already, and I never don't make the Soca Monarch finals, and I'm entering this year.
What, Soca?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm entering this year. I think when you come to competition like soca, they have criteria. The noise in the market is not the sale, and I have a song that is designed for the criteria that I see on paper. So I'm confident enough that I could do it after 40 years in the business.
You have your belly.
You see, I really do have the belly. I really do have my belly.
Okay. Now, you have this big concert coming up on the 4th. Tell us about this concert. How did this concert come about? 40 years, I mean, yeah, that's a milestone. Why didn't you do it at 20? Why didn't you wait and do it when you're 50 years in the business?
I don't think I was ready. I think I'm ready now.
Okay.
40 years is not much artists or much people get to do the same thing for 40 years. When I remember last year when Specky did his, we talked about it before he did it, and I said, I'm going to do mine right after you. He said, yeah, man, you should do it. What do you mean? Isaac, 40 years, we've been in this thing since little children. I said, okay, I'm going to do it. And when I saw Specky on last year, and the fun that I had on Specky's show last year, I don't know if he was there.
Yeah.
It was one of the better shows for this season last year. People went away smiling. People, from the start to the end, people were smiling. You could see everybody 28 or 32 whatsoever, and there was a time in planning, in getting ready to do mines, there was a low point in my life, and I decided, best I don't do it again. But I have a young lady in my life. She keep pushing. She said, no, you can't let that go. We have to do it. So I came to Grenada. We sat down with him. I said, well, this is too much on me. I said, I want to do big things for Carnival for 40 years, And she's like, yeah, but we have to do the concert. So we sat down one day, and she said, I have a friend. We're going to go meet the friend and this thing. And we go, and we met with Mr. Walters.
D. Leon Walters.
With Mr. Walters.
Yes, okay.
And meeting Mr. Walters, that meeting went so good. All the ideas he had. He was like, yeah, we could let that pass, yeah. And that's how the whole thing come along. And then we put a team, a very competent and capable team together. And they are working very hard. And, I want to say thanks to my team. Of course, the same individual, Miss Grenade. My fiance, of course.
Okay.
And Mr. Walters, Miss Giselle, Mr. Mark Paul, Chris Edwards, and they put this whole thing together. And it's a few days from now. I'm asking all Grenadians, friends of Grenadians, people from the diaspora, and lover of good calypso, soca, and groove music, lover lovers of the art form, come out and celebrate with the Son of the Soil at the Grenada Trade Center on July 4th. Come out. It will be a night of music and memories. A night you cannot forget. And it will be a night of history. There's a lot of things in place that the team put in place that, I myself will marvel when you see it. So don't be late, come out early, and let's have a grand old time.
Who are some of through the years you must have some artists, friends and so forth that complemented that journey of yours. Who are some of your friends that will be celebrating with that 40 years with you?
Well, first of all, I have regional friends, international friends all over. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring everybody, so to all the artists who are my friends, which is basically everybody, I'm very close to some of them, and my good friend from Trinidad, Winston Peters, the Gypsy, is going to be here celebrating with me. We have my other friend, Johnny King. Remember Johnny King? Tell me one of Johnny King's songs.
Wet me down honey all night.
Okay, that is on the commercial. What's about appreciation?
Yeah, of course.
Based on the human mind.
There's one that you know.
I don't want no other woman but you.
Yes,
darling. Then I have my real close friend who we hang out together. If she have a show in New York, she calling me. She said, listen, I spoke to the promoter thing, so come in, do a thing, and you're covered. So Natasha Wilson, the boss, say he can't make it, so he sending his daughter. So Natasha Wilson is going to be here. Everything is in place already. Then we have Scholar. We have Black Wizard. We have Inspector. We have Dash. We have Golden Valley Ned. Papa Jerry. Teacher Eddie, of course. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing?
I don't know.
You should have but I have a whole condensed. So then we have a special all this stuff with the daughter of Scholar.
Okay.
She's going to be doing something.
On the sax?
Yes. And the son of Asawa Sapant is going to be doing something. Mm-hmm. So the cat is out of the bag. So I'm asking everybody to come early and leave late, because you can't afford to miss it. Okay. It's a night of music and memories. Kevin Roger is also going to be there. Squazzy is going to be there.
When is Squazzy coming in?
It's coming in soon, next week.
Okay.
One of the things people don't know, Squazzy is one of the guys who changed soca music in Grenada.
Yeah.
He come with that energy and excitement.
Angelo.
Why you make your mama? Listen, there is no artist on the show you could afford to miss.
Yeah.
Because everybody come in there with a different vibe and energy, and everybody have a good repertoire. So come out early, as I'm asking every Grenadian, every friend that once you could spell Grenada, once you ever been to Grenada or you're living in Grenada, just come out and let's have a grand old time at the Grenada Trade Center, July 4th.
Okay.
Starting time 6 p.m. Remember, starting time 6 p.m. It's nothing to do with me. I have a production team, so they're gonna take care of everything. And the guy that is at the top of head of the team, he's a perfectionist. So if you say 6, it's gonna be 6.
Okay. Somebody's trying to reach out to you. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, welcome.
Randy, good morning, Randy. Good morning, Mr. Innocent.
Hi, morning, welcome.
Good morning.
A regular listener, but I didn't hear Timpo name call and I didn't hear Darius name call.
Well, they are not going to be performing on the show. Well, Timpo passed away. May God rest his soul.
But I just
well, they are my friends. I mean,
behind everything.
Timpo used to be my close friend. As a matter of fact, when he met in that accident. He was leaving one barbecue from Queens to come to my house, to my barbecue. So, and I also have my good friend Squeezy on the show. Squeezy Day. Pull him out.
All right, Randy, we're gonna meet in Greville. Don't worry.
No, I want to meet you on July 4th in the Trade Center.
If I tell you where I'm walking, you're going to know who the person is. I'm a Charles girl.
Yeah. All right.
I'm at the gas station.
Yeah, so you have yourself a wonderful day, and thank you for calling in, and thank you for all the support over the years.
Mr. I'm going to make a debut. He's going to come in there, and I go back him up if I come. Bye-bye.
All right, have a good one. Yeah.
So, listen. Earlier, last year, I was going through some health challenges in my life. I was hospitalized, had major surgery, and all that is like, I remember lying on the bed and saying that, asking God and talking to God and saying, listen, no, the journey is not over.
Yeah.
I still have to be. So all that motivate me to come out and do this show. All that, because I have to celebrate life. So when you saw me on the stage last year singing, "Who Jah bless," I'm feeling blessed because I know where I came from.
As we're about to wrap, all right? We come through the years, but listen to this one. You know this song, yeah?
For over 3 centuries of European rivalry was war in the Caribbean Sea. We forge an identity as a region of peace and tranquility. But recently in our oceans, I saw militarization. And every day in the news media, I kept hearing drums of war. So Caribbean people, you have no choice but to stand and speak out with one voice. Caribbean people, let's stand up proud and make sure that your voices are heard. Tell them we don't want no tension. No, not in our region. Tell them no more invasion. No. Not in the Caribbean. We don't want down here like the Middle East. The Caribbean must remain a zone of peace. Geopolitics is not in our interest. No. The Caribbean must remain a zone of peace.
Let me ask you, Randy, do you think that, the creator who designs all things could design it in such a way that, okay, on his 40th anniversary, I'll give him that much coveted Calypso title?
Well, from your mouth to God is. And the people and the powers that be.
How did you call this one? I've heard many phrases before, but from your mouth to God is.
I feel very comfortable and confident with the songs that I'm singing in competition, especially in Calypso competition this year. I could change the narrative. Because, listen, this song is very timely. We have to let them know who we are. We have to stand up and protect our little islands, or our region, so to speak. The gunboat policy and all the, they have been advantaging us from day one for 400 years, or for parents. And now is the time for we to stand up and speak out. We're living in a modern time now. We don't have nuclear bombs and guns and big set of ammunition to fight anybody. Look how peaceful we are, especially my little island, Grenada. We don't even have an army.
Yeah, we don't need that.
We don't need that. This is where you come on a vacation. This is where you come to have fun, enjoy the flora and fauna. You know what I mean? So we have to let them know through our voices. We have to stand up. This is our strength, and let them know this is a zone of peace. Please leave us alone. We don't want down here no wall police. The Caribbean must remain a zone of peace. Geopolitics is not in our interest.
Yeah. So this could be Randy's year.
Well, and then after that, we have reparation.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm holding that from you. I don't want to hear it yet.
Randy, that's not how we roll.
Well, reparation is coming soon. Hopefully next week. It's finished. We're just designing the cover right now.
Okay. Less than also?
Less than Paul also.
Wow.
So I really invest in myself, and I'm working with a team also. They really feel good about these two songs. Practice starts tomorrow.
Which tent are you aligned with this year?
So far, I'm aligned with the Kaisobaz. I'm a founding member of the Kaisobaz.
Okay, yeah.
So Kaisobaz is really my home. So.
Okay.
We are starting a little late. I think we're opening on the 3rd.
Yeah, next
That's right
Friday.
Before the show.
Yeah, Scholar sent me the flyer and everything like that. But what kind of season are you anticipating? I'm not just talking about you personally, but Spice Mass 2026. What are your feelings? What are your thoughts?
Well, first of all, as you mentioned Spice Mass, I want to thank Spice Mass for the wholehearted support for my concert on July 4th. They're on board, they're everything, and with the new CEO, with some young blood in there, and she's full of vigor and energy, and when I met her for the first time, I have nothing bad to say. I think that's the real deal. I think they're gonna go do big and big and better things.
Well, let me just chip in here and say good morning to Miss Stacy Liebert and Tanya Charles and Miss Holder and the entire team. Yeah.
Yes, I like the way when I feel comfortable now to walk into Spice Mass. Whether I'm going to give a compliment or I'm going to lodge a complaint, I feel comfortable to walk in there. They greet you with a smile, and they hear you. They give you a lending air, So I feel good. I know they are new. Well, not the whole team. The head is new, but when you speak to her, she well-rounded and well knowledgeable about this whole art form. Okay. So she's not jumping into this without, not knowing what she's going into. I think she do her research, because our conversation, she gonna tell me things about me I didn't even know. I didn't remember, so to speak. So I was impressed by that. Spice Isle Carental, Wayne Mitchell, I have to give him a plug.
Good morning, Wayne. How are you doing? He's a good guy.
Grenada Cultural Foundation.
Not forgetting Captain Harris.
Apartment, the Creative Arts, Homecoming. I just saying, Tropical Catering and Franco's Catering. They're on board. Kalinago Beach Resort, True Blue Bay Resort.
Okay.
I see a sign make there, and that threw me off.
But nonetheless,
yes. But all the sponsors, I want to say thanks. Thank you very much for your support. I mightn't mention everybody now, but I want to know that without you, this would not be possible, because things are really expensive to put on a show. But they came on board, and we working diligently, and I think I know it's gonna be a bumper show. It's going to be a Grenadian Optical, of course. It's going to be a night to remember. It's going to be a night will be go down in history for the kind of show and the kind of cast that we have. Everybody have something special in store for you. So come out and support Randy Isaac 40, a night of music and memory. July 4th at the Grenada Trade Center.
Thank you, Randy.
You're welcome.
All the best. You call your whole story and call my name, but that's okay.
No, Innocent. Innocent will be there, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Innocent will be there.
You can tell them we used to sleep on the same bed in New York, right?
You can tell them you used to be my bag carrier.
Folks, we gotta go. We've got some more conversations to run, but Randy, all the best, and not just for the event, but also for your entire season. I mean, this, from my mouth to God ears, this could be the year.
The Caribbean must remain a zone of peace. Geopolitics is not in our interest.
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you very much, and all the best for the season as well. Come on, let's have a wonderful time.
Welcome.
July 4th, Grenada Trade Center.
Welcome. Folks, we take a quick commercial break. We'll be back.
Way to start your day with your host Gordon Innocent Joseph. News and
there are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. Now, yeah. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a LOTS loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
LOTS, land ownership, tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
spare your pocket, spare the earth. Always at Grand Left, you come first. Save energy, save the time. We choose your wattage and we choose your time. When you use appliances, we show you by energy efficient every time. Spare your pocket, spare the earth. Always at Grand Left, you come first. Spare your pocket, spare the earth. Always at Grand Left, you come first.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, yes, I can. Whenever you're in need, yes, you can. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you run me, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game. They're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Greetings, one and all. Welcome to GBN's Good Morning Grenada. The best way to start your day with your host, Gordon Innocent Joseph. News and information
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. The conversation continues. I am happy to have with me in the studio, representing the Grenada Tourism Authority, my dear friend, Miss Rachel Holder, and also my other dear friend, my other good friend from a long time, Miss Karen Moore. Good morning, lady and gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, how is everything? How is the GTA doing?
Very good, yeah.
Very good. We're busy.
Well, I could see that. I'm not getting to see Stacy at all, so that means Stacy is so busy she can't come to GBN. Okay?
Yeah, busy in the best way, man. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so we're here this morning to talk primarily on a new initiative that you are embarking on. It's called Pure Escapes. Tell us about it.
So originally, Pure Escapes was Simple Stays. Persons may remember it from 2022. The goal of Pure Escapes, our Simple Stays, would be to encourage travelers to immerse themselves in the destination, focus on the authenticity and the culture of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. So what we've done, it's evolved now into Pure Escapes, where we're not only focusing on necessarily the accommodation sector, but we're also focusing on experiences, and we're really providing this platform to amplify the less traditional tourism products and offerings, the small scale, the charming, the experiences that really capture the essence of Pure Grenada.
Okay. Is it geared? Is it targeting primarily international foreign visitors, or?
Yeah, it's targeting travelers who are very experience-driven. They're looking for something different, something more charming, something small-scale, less commercial, not the traditional products that you may see.
Okay. Mr. Moore is real silent on me, boy.
Well, I think she's doing a good job so far. But the aim is to amplify what we have on island. Now, Grenada is a very safe destination. Many persons come and they would stay at the resorts, but there are persons who realize that there is life beyond the resort. So we are trying to bring that to the fore. This is something that you don't see at all destinations throughout the Caribbean. There are some islands where you stay at the resort and you're good there. We are trying to say, hey, there's life beyond the resort. One that is safe and one that is enjoyable.
Well, I let me tell you, right? I think when the international visitors come here, they're used to the skyscrapers and the big exotic resorts and so forth. I kind of like the concept. You see, just like how Six Senses started in Vietnam, in the trees kind of thing. Right. These are the kind of experiences I think that, Grenada, we should. Many people haven't touched mud, what we call mud. You understand? I remembered, taking some folks up to the mountains in Pomerose, and a young man was like, "This is a nutmeg." And he could have actually picked one that is just opening up. And so these are the kind of experiences. So I like this. I like this escape. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, how does it support the current properties that we have? The big name ones. All right, how does it support them? And what really is the process for new partners who are looking to get on board?
Well, anyone can be a part. No, you just need to showcase how your property aligns with that Pure Escape, the ethos that we are trying to put forward for Pure Escapes. So if you have an experience and you are a large property, that is something that you could showcase. If you are an existing tour operator and you have a unique experience, a unique tour that you put on the market, you could showcase that through Pure Escapes. So it is not cut off from any one person or one property. You just need to show how you fit into that Pure Escape brand that we are trying to put forward. No, there would be a license. There's a license process for some stakeholders. Once you have to get that license, we will guide you in terms of what you need to do to get that license. There are some areas where you may not have a license. You may not need to get a license, but you would have to prove that you meet those requirements. You are safe. You present the ethos of Pure Escapes, and you can showcase Grenada in that positive light.
Is there like a time span, an expiration date on this program? Is it,
So the registration itself ends on June 30th. In terms of the program, no, it's going to be ongoing. We're planning to provide this platform for the smaller properties and the less commercial experiences ongoing. It's an ongoing project. I think what Kieran was saying and what's really cool about it is it really helps us connect the smaller tour operators with the larger properties. So there's a space for everyone in this. And you also get to really showcase Grenada in a different way, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, in a way that maybe we haven't traditionally showcased the tri-island states.
Yeah, I'm happy that you mentioned Carriacou and Petit Martinique.
Of course, always.
All right. How does this initiative, drive focus to them? I mean, we know they're rebuilding better and so forth. As a matter of fact, there's a huge property being coming on stream. I love that idea because, listen, I want to go live in Carriacou.
Don't we all?
Yeah. So how would that,
Yeah, I think at the core of Pure Escapes, it's authenticity and culture. And I think when you're talking about authenticity and culture, you have to talk about Carriacou and Petit Martinique. The product has always been there. We've done a lot of work within the past year on the Sister Isles. We've done a lot of strategic sessions. We've been doing a lot of marketing, of course, the Lobster and Lambian Seafood Festival. I think now they're perfectly positioned for Pure Escapes. I see them as the epitome of Pure Escapes, if I'm being honest. So it's a great way for us to really showcase these islands in a not necessarily a new way, but to tell the world that this is really where you come and you decompress and you relax and experience just one of the best experiences of your life.
Well, I think to add to that, Carriacou is an escape by itself. And when you think of tourism is not just someone flying from New York or London. Grenadians going to Carriacou as a pure escape is one of the things that we're trying to push as well.
Yeah. And that's important that you said that, because ever so often in other Caribbean territories, all right, you'd hear them say, oh, I'm going to the Hideaway in Tobago. That's what we want to be doing with Carriacou. Yeah. And again, this is just a wonderful initiative. It's in GFA terms, it's grassroots. Grassroots. Yeah. So I like that. Now, going ahead, how do you see where does it end? What are the end games for it?
Well, one of the end games, one of them, have a platform just for Pure Escape experiences and properties. So that is one of the things that we want to see. So whether it's on our website or social media or agents that we have overseas, they have a platform just for Pure Escapes. People who are looking for those types of offerings. So that's just one of them. We're looking to build a platform and bring as many properties who fit within that scope into that space. Now, there will be other types of platforms similar. So whether it's a luxury collection for properties who offer that similar type offering, but it's to try and find something for everyone.
Yeah, it's almost like you're creating this niche for these properties or experiences that maybe traditionally have been a bit overlooked.
Right.
Another massive goal is for long term for Pure Escapes is you'd want that when travelers are looking for experience-driven like vacations or destinations, you'd want Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique to be at the forefront of that conversation.
What are some of the, just deviating slightly, what are some of the things you think can be enhanced, and I'm talking, resources and so forth, can be enhanced to make this Pure Escapes more realistic? What are some of the things you'd like to see? For example, for Carriacou, I think
you're going to love this question.
Yeah, is a kind of tough one.
No, I think he loves this question. Yeah, this is a quality question.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned the transit, but we also need to ensure that the stakeholders are on the same page with us. They understand the ethos we are trying to put forward to our guests, our prospective guests. Because when there is a misalignment, that is when I think there's a confusion. So it's trying to ensure that the stakeholders understand who we are trying to target and who are looking for their services.
So then we marry the two.
Okay.
So we don't put out into the atmosphere that we are looking for billionaires, or we are looking for backpackers. There are specific type of travelers that look for specific type of services, and that is what we're trying to marry here.
Okay. And GTA travels the world promoting Grenada and selling Grenada. What are some of the the great things that you heard from repeated visitors? Because we have visitors that come the first time and they make it habitual that they have a time slot in the calendar that, hey, we have to go back to Grenada. What are some of the things that you hear them say that make them come back?
The people.
Yeah, I was about to say the warmth of the people.
I think Grenadians are one of the biggest, our biggest product.
It is.
Yeah.
That is what Grenadians love. What foreigners love most about Grenada.
Yeah. Yeah. So what else is happening in GTA with Pure Escapes? That's wonderful. What other exciting things are happening in we have Spice Mass. So as my friend Blossom Alexis would say, I hope you all are preparing yourselves for it, that because that is supposed to be one of our biggest sellers, so that we can have what we would call the multiplier effect. They came for Spice Mass 2026 and they were so engrossed in the jam and fury and everything, but no, I have to come back for the peace and tranquil.
Yep. That's a big goal for us. We're really excited about Spice Mass, of course. It's our anchor festival. What we've done this year, we have Carriacou Carnival Cool Down taking place right after Spice Mass. So you really get the excitement of Spice Mass, and then we're encouraging everyone to head over to Carriacou to decompress.
You can't do that, Rishan. You can't invite everybody to Carriacou. We want Carriacou afterwards. Carriacou will sing.
It's true. But I feel like it's something everyone should experience. And you're right, when the travelers come for Spice Mass, they come. They will be there for Spice Mass without a doubt. But we have so much to offer as a Tri-Island destination, so we want them to see all of it.
Right.
We encourage them to stay on and take a look at the destination itself.
Do you all get any rest at GTA?
No.
I mean, there's always something popping. That is
true.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to add?
Well, number of initiatives ongoing. We have Lambie Lobster and Seafood Festival for January of next year. Now, a lot of Canadians were peeved about not getting the opportunity to attend this, in 2026. So hopefully we can make arrangements for more persons to experience in 2027.
Okay.
So we will be rolling out some of the initiatives to ensure that more Canadians can take part very soon. So keep on the lookout for that.
I also do want to add, for all the stakeholders who are out there and listening, please sign up. If you do align well with the Pure Escapes initiative, you can take a look at the Grenada Tourism Authority page and sign up for the initiative. You can also give it some thought. It doesn't have to be an experience that already exists or you're already conducting. You can share your thoughts with us. We're very happy to bring it to fruition. So just head over to the Grenada Tourism Authority page and sign up for Pure Escapes.
Okay, well, thank you very much for sharing again. Get some rest.
We'll try.
You need to get some rest, okay? I love this Pure Escapes initiative, and send me some more info that we can disseminate and spread it, and bring back the love to the entire team at the GTA. Make sure you give Miss Lightbird a special eye for me.
We will.
All right, Stacey. Okay, and see you again soon.
Yes, thank you.
Take care. All right, folks. I have been speaking with Mr. Kieran Moore, the Quality Assurance Manager at the Grenada Tourism Authority, and of course, my dear friend Rachel Holder, the Marketing Executive. And you'll be hearing much more of the Pure Escapes. We take a quick break. When I come back, I've got with me Mr. Raphael Johnson. We know him lovingly as Croqueta. Croqueta has a new Calypso tent, and we're talking briefly about that momentarily. Stick and stay with us. We'll be back.
Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
GBN Massology is back. We're officially on the road to spice up the Carnage 3.0, and it all starts here. Live from GBN Studios every Friday at 1:30 p.m. Streaming across GBN platforms, bringing pure energy, culture, and spice man's vibes straight to your screen. Hosted by Charlton, powered by Graphic Sound System, featuring fresh faces and seasoned stars. Massology is what the culture takes center stage. WhatsApp 407-8458 now to secure your spot on Massology. And don't miss the repeat broadcast at 8:30 p.m. This is Massology, the heartbeat of Spice Mass. Don't miss it.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. It's 13 minutes after 8 o'clock. We've got an extended conversation this morning, and it's meritorious because I've got a good friend in the studio, a very important gentleman, and I call him friend because he calls me the same. Raphael Johnson. We lovingly know him as Croqueta. Good morning, bro.
Morning.
How are you doing?
Good for the time.
Yeah, all is well?
All is well.
Okay. Let's get into the meat of the matter. Calypso.
Yeah.
How's Calypso going for you for the season?
Well, surprisingly, very good. I say surprisingly.
Yeah.
Because last year I was kind of a little bit negative about it, right?
Okay.
But everything turned out to be quite good so far.
Okay. Yeah. How many years have you been singing, Croqueta?
Quite a few, about 40 years. Almost the same as Andy, I think we could say.
Okay. But I mean, in between you took some breaks.
Yeah.
Sometimes you took hiatus and so forth.
Yeah.
But how has Calypso been for you?
Well, I can't complain, to be honest with you. Okay. Thanks to the fans, thanks to the Grenadian public especially, I've been getting the support. People might not know you, just walk in the street and somebody will come up to you. It happened to me many times. We're not hearing you, that is one of the reasons why I really came back and decided to continue with the art form, you know, because it seems to be like it was a gap out there, you know. People wanted, you know, my kind of bias would be a little different.
Yeah.
Different in the sense that I try to focus on positives most of the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember there was a time when it became sort of controversial that you're a man of the cloth as well. You're a deacon or something like that.
Yeah, a deacon in the Catholic Church.
In the Catholic Church, and you're in Calypso. How do you balance that? Because there is one perception that Calypso is ugly and it's hellish, and there you are, a man of the cloth, you're a deacon in the Catholic Church, but you're on the stage singing. Explain that to some of the people who are...
Anytime you ask that question, the first thing that comes to mind is when I sang the song Just Suppose, right?
Yeah.
There was a lot of great feedback from people in the church, different churches. Imagine the different denominations, right? They will come up and say, well, that's like a sermon.
Yeah.
I met a guy driving on the road once, a bus driver. He stopped his bus and he said, well, these days I had to go to church, but when I hear that song, it's like a sermon for me. He said some of these guys have to explain it in that way, and I'll be encouraged to go back to church. Right, so the song basically was Just Suppose. I guess you remember it, you know? Just suppose you die, and only to realize, especially if you're somebody who don't believe in God, right? You're face to face with the Master. And all that was said before you to you when you were alive is right before you then now. And now it's too late, right? You can't go back on earth and fix things. So that is the real essence of the song. You know? People, if they don't remember it, they must listen back. It's on YouTube, you know, and listen to the lyrics. So that was one of the things that really encouraged me, you know, the feedback from people. And what was most surprising, as you said, there are many church people who don't believe in Calypso and so on. Even within the Catholic Church, right? They feel that it's something that is...
Yeah, come out in hell.
And for people who are pastors and so on, right, of different churches, and even within my church, a matter of fact, our bishop, I had conversation with 3 bishops over the years. One of them, Bishop Sidney Charles.
Sidney Charles, yes, the late.
He's was one of my fans. And he told me once, he said, don't worry, you're not getting a reward on this earth, but your reward might be for you in heaven. So that was his comment. And then through the years I had, you know, even recently as Bishop, Bishop
Clyde
Harvey, even recently, he saying more or less the same thing, that this seems to be my mission.
Okay.
Right? This seems to be one of the things that God has asked me to do, you know.
Do it through Calypso.
Through Calypso.
Yeah. Different media.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In your 40 years, right, is there any song that you did that stands out to you that you could say, this has been my best song?
But I just mentioned Just Support, but I think in terms of reward, in terms of public acclaim and so on, it would be Where the Young Men Gone.
Yeah.
Because
that was a long time ago.
Yeah. That was one of my very first songs. I made it to the demand show and actually came second. And especially through that song, I remember Beast was the one who won, and just by 3 points, he beat me in the second place.
Morning, Raymond. You and the family, man. Hope all is well. Yeah.
So that is one that definitely stands out here. Where the Young Men Gone. Yeah.
You're a great exponent of the art, right? If you are to rate Grenada's Calypso product, you know, you would listen to Calypso throughout the region and so forth. How do you see, where do you place Grenada's Calypso?
Yeah, well, I believe that we are upcoming. We are doing well, and we can stand head to head with most of the other countries in the region, even Trinidad.
Well, one of the things I know for a fact is that in terms of all lyrics and so forth, I think right now the only thing Trinidad has on us is the music. You know, Trinidad has a lot of professional musicians and so forth, but in terms of compositions and so forth, I think we're ahead.
Yeah, and Black Adam is evidence.
Of course.
Yeah, he went up there with them and he put us, standing tall, man.
Yeah, Killer did it too.
Yeah.
Talpree made it, all the guys. And as a matter of fact, one of the things that I'm noticing now is that throughout Trinidad's carnival season, a lot of our Grenada music is on rotation in Trinidad, even on the road. So that speaks volumes.
Yep, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. Now, Cricketer, this year you've got some contributions as always. Let's take a listen to this one from Cricketer. He calls this one No Chorus. Let's listen.
It's no chorus. No comments. Some say that election is around the corner, and party supporters started campaigning. Some of them want to know who you plan to vote for, which party you supporting. So they trying to pick your mouth. Your business they want to find out. No matter how much they query, they ain't getting no chorus from me. No chorus from me.
Tell us about it.
I always try to think outside the box.
Yes.
That's one of my hallmarks, right? And it's what's in your brain, trying to see what new can you offer the people and so on. Be different, And that concept came to mind, right? Being in election season and we have different opinions here and there and different supporters here and there.
Yeah.
And you see what I say in that song? That's how I am.
No chorus. You don't add it and take it out.
No. I don't like to be labeled, that was. Right? So I try to treat everybody with respect and but I support all. But in the final analysis, it's very difficult for people to know who I'm supporting.
Yeah.
Because I don't give chorus.
I like this. Same here. That's my thing as well.
Yeah.
I think your political proclivities are personal thing, especially in Grenada's context, because it could be spiteful if you're branded a particular way. So that's what
I was pleasantly surprised at the people who share the same kind of philosophy, because people meet me on the street and say, "Yes, boy, I really like that."
Yeah. You gotta be careful, in how you express your political views and so forth. All right, so that is one. No chorus. Production. The production of the song.
Well, this year I did most of my work with Noddy Frederick in Birch Grove. I find I have some other producer friends who I work with sometimes, but this year I just decided that you've been doing some good work for me over the years, like others in the past, of course. But I'm happy. Yeah.
I spoke with Nodley sometime earlier in the week. I know Goka. The investment in the creatives, they had Casey Phillip come up and did a seminar workshop with producers. And I asked Nodley if he thinks that what he learned from the seminar assisted him in, because I'm feeling the difference in his music this year, and yes, he is benefiting from that. So that was one. We also have this one, On the Spot. Cricketer, you creative,
This groove is all inclusive for the old and the young, the weak and the strong. Just hold a spot, you can't go wrong. So you could dance on this spot, dance on this spot, move on this spot, even groove on this spot, take a jump on this spot, wave on this spot, ride on this spot, even behave on this spot, on this spot, on this spot, moving on this spot, on this spot, on this spot, moving on this spot, on this spot, on this spot, dancing on this spot, on this spot, on this spot.
songs.
How you might do that? I broke on duty. How you might do that? If you can't move freely because of your situation, dancing on the spot. What take care of that? If only one thing could do, just move on the spot. Your foot in a castle.
I love this concept.
But you'll be surprised to know that this is an original concept. I know people would have sung in the past about dancing on a spot, dancing on a tile, but this, you have to listen to the lyrics.
Yeah.
I know a problem in Grenada, we don't listen.
Yeah.
And sometimes we hear a song and immediately we say, oh, that sounds like something I heard before. But if you know me, I always try to be creative. And this came out of a real experience I had last year. Many people don't know. I was in the semi-final of the Groovy, and I actually had a cast on one leg. But nobody was seeing it. I was doing like a therapy on my leg and so on, and I was asked to wear this cast. And then I thought of all the people in the diaspora and so on who want to come and enjoy the Grenada Carnival.
Well, they can't.
You walk in. Somebody like you might have to walk on the night when
not.
But you can enjoy yourself right where you are.
On the spot.
On the spot,
on
man.
the spot. And in addition to that, Crooked, you still have this other one here. Well, this one took me aback. More job we want.
More job.
Yeah. Let's take a listen to this. More job. That's another unique concept.
Yeah. But
welcome to G.
Yeah. And I try to think outside the box and not to be the same, right?
Yeah. And develop that.
Yeah, develop that and so on. And the word job fit in really nice. Yeah. So I went with it.
Some people might make out the difference with an A and an O there.
Well, you might ask one of our friends from England or America, they need jobs in Grenada. Or these guys, they have a lot of jobs, you know?
Yes. Okay, awesome. You're having a great season. In addition to that, you've also launched the new Calypso tent.
Yeah.
Tell us about this.
Yes, so it's the Northeast Village Pulse, NVP Calypso tent, based in the Spice Basket in Bolio.
Okay.
And it's more or less trying to continue the legacy of the Calypso Rama.
Right.
With Manikou and Udon and all these guys in the past there. Many people were clamoring, for us to come back with a Calypso tent in the Northeast.
Okay.
And this year seemed to be an opportune time. And the funny thing is, the idea didn't come from me, right? Somebody came up to me, and the person actually from the Northwest, and they say, you can't help me, come, let us launch a tent. And immediately, that is what I was waiting for.
That was your cue.
Yeah.
Good morning.